awesome always now, so I will try to keep the pitch low. Yeah, I want to welcome you to my first ever ASMR video, or yeah, that's the first video I will make myself. Thank you for clicking on it. And yeah, at first I want to introduce myself. Who am I? Why does the guy wear a mask and a fisher hat and looks, I don't know, kind of sketchy? Yeah. So I'm trying ASMR. I don't wanna tell my real name, not because I'm a criminal or something, but I want to keep things private, and I don't know if I will develop a persona or name I will call myself in the videos. But yeah, that's for things to come. I didn't come up with a name yet, so if you have suggestions, write it in the comments. So yeah, who am I? I'm in my early 20s. I live in Germany, to be more precise. I'm living in an eastern part of Germany, and you might recognize that I have a strong accent, not just a strong German accent, but yeah, the German accent in Eastern Germany is quite wild, and so I have pronunciation problems in my main language, German, but also in English. Or maybe this is something you enjoy me seeing struggle to pronounce words right, and also making videos could be a good practice to improve my language skills or speaking skills in English. And I'm getting a bit hyped up, so I'm trying to calm myself down. Why am I masked? I already told you that I want to keep private, so if somebody who knows me sees this, he will recognize me, of course, because yeah, he knows my stature, they know my stature, and the way I talk, the way I express myself. So, but yeah, when I talk about the topics I want to cover on my channel, you will see that there are some private topics within them, and there's also shame attached to it, I guess. So, and I don't want to be recognized as the guy who talks about that. And also, who knows, maybe I'm gonna be a famous YouTuber in a few years, and I think I then would also like to be private. But making ASMR content without filming myself isn't quite interesting, or how do you call it? I wouldn't click on a video where where's the person? Oh, relax, where I don't see the person who speaks to me. So I don't know if it's better if I see the person and he wears the bandana and the hat, but yeah, I don't know. I wanted to have some visual content, although I won't put much effort in it to make it look super special. Katsche or Katai, well, but yeah, and I also wear the mask to decrease my allergic reaction. I have bought this mic on eBay for 49 euros, so it's quite good. You might see that there are some flaws in the paint, but yeah, deal with it. I can live with that, and I think the price was pretty okay. I didn't try to mm, I didn't try to make the person lower the price because it's a fair price. It's maybe like half the price of when you would buy a Blue Yeti new. But I think enough of that. Um, I'm sorry for the distraction or the chaos in my head, but I wanted to tell the original owner of the mic had a cat, and I'm kind of allergic to them. It depends. My family, my parents also have a cat, and when I'm there, I don't have an allergic reaction, but it's also because the cat is always outside and only comes inside when it rains or when it wants to eat. And yeah, enough about the cat. That's why I wear a mask also. And yeah, I now want to talk about the topics. I have my tablet in my lap, as you can see. And yeah, I don't want to, or I don't plan on doing triggers like other ASMR channels where I make sounds near the mic with high sensitivity. It's more like I want to ramble more and maybe like prepare different topics, and I will get to the topics I'm interested in, but also ramble just about my life and struggles that you have as a young adult, or in to be more precise, a young man. And I want to be authentic about how it's going in my own life, which struggles I'm going through, and yeah, maybe that's something other viewers can relate. It's not your typical ASMR content where when I think of ASMR, I think about relaxing content, content that makes you zone out and yeah, just be chill. But these topics aren't normally chill things. But I also want to say that I didn't have any drastically traumatic. I think that sounded so bad. Traumatic experiences growing up. So not more than. No, I don't want to compare myself with others, but yeah, I didn't lose a parent when I was young, or I didn't grow up in war. But yeah, some things struck me down quite bad, or some things made me realize I have to work on myself, and I have to seek things that help me to get through them. And that's an ongoing process, and I want to talk about that on this channel, and I also want to be authentic and not sugarcoat anything or pretend like I'm having such a great life and I'm doing so good, look at me, my life is flourishing, and I hope you don't hear the neighbors. My life's flourishing and I thrive in life generally. No, I want to keep you updated about how things going, share my little wins and failures with you, and yeah, and that's why my room doesn't look too tidy or cleaned up in this moment, because the current state of my flat could be better, could be more cleaned up. A lot of things lay around on spots where they don't supposed to be, and I want to work on that. But I want to be authentic and show these things. I don't want to give you a room tour because there are many private objects, but yeah, that's why I didn't clean up everything. Jordan Peterson is mad at me right now. And yeah, I also want to talk about addictions because that's a topic I'm generally interested in, and I also have experience in some addictions myself. I would consider myself an addict to pornography, nicotine, and social media. Yeah, these are things I want to keep you updated on and I want to talk about, because there is an increase in people that talk about pornography and the harm it does to you and how bad it actually is, but not enough, and there could be more. Also, I don't know if I will make videos also in German. I feel like my pronunciation is more accepted than when I talk English. When I talk in English, because the Germans overall don't like the accent where I'm from, but I don't care. If I feel like doing German videos, I'll do German videos, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I also want to talk about faith, because I consider myself a Croatian. I'm filming this video a second time because I pronounced the word I'm a Christian so bad and so German in the first video, and now I did it again. You will have to accept it. But trust me, I will work on the pronunciation. And I also want to make some jokes from time to time and not be serious all the time, because the topics I want to talk about can be quite challenging, and when I'm going through a period where things are not going so well, I think this can be quite depressive to some of you. So try to lighten up the mood with some jokes, and I also don't want to take myself so serious, because seriousness makes you also very hard on yourself. And yeah, what's life without fun? And yeah, that's so much of my introduction. I hope this interests some of you, and yeah, I still want to continue the video, because I want to give you a current life update. or before I do that, I hope I didn't miss out on any topics. So if I didn't say it, I'm saying it again. I want to also make videos about topics I'm interested in myself. So psychology is a big thing, faith, and combat sports, maybe also combat sports. I so that's hard, and I think that would be a good introduction to a current life update of me. I always wanted to be a fighter. When I saw people fight in movies, in actual fights on television, I always admired these men, and I wanted to be like them. And now that I do kickboxing for some time, I realized that it confronts me with struggles I used to hide from, or I used to run from, and I still am running from. But I need to work on my relaxing voice. Get kind of pumped. So yeah, I used to realize that or I give you an example. I'm quite an anxious guy. Not a nice or cool thing to admit as a man, but I'm quite anxious because, well, I think I know where it's coming from. My mom is a pretty anxious person, and as much as I love her, this is always something that made me kind of hate myself, because I saw other boys doing stupid things boys do, and I was too anxious to participate. And when you start kickboxing and you do sparring, you're facing an opponent who's potentially trying to hurt you. I've always been surrounded by very nice people. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? I've always been surrounded by very nice people who didn't beat me up or something like that. So of course I was struck hard or punched hard in the face, to the point I had a bleeding nose, and some people do get a bleeding nose quite quick. I'm not one of them. And yeah, I had pain in the ribs and legs and couldn't walk right and stuff, but I've never been knocked out or hurt so bad that I had to take a long time of training. And that's also because I'm pretty evasive and anxious, and you can see that in my fighting style. I'm good with waiting shots, but it's difficult for me to stand my ground and throw down. And that's a part I don't like about myself, but that's where kickboxing is so good for me, because I have to learn to stand against the ropes and face my fear and fight back, even if I get caught or punched or hurt in the outcome. But that's part of it, and I want to learn to accept that. But yeah, it's not easy, and it's like this in kickboxing, but it's also like this in other areas of my life. So I don't know why I told you that, but anxiety is a big point in my life, and that's definitely a topic I will speak more in the future. Yeah. But now to give you a current life update, I'm not very, very. I have such a great wortschatz. I know so much English. Yeah, my current life, I'm not happy with where I'm at my current life. Don't know if I told you what I'm studying right now, and I'm nearly finished. Where I have to, in the coming semester, I'm going to write my bachelor approbation work book. I don't know. I have to do my in German it's called Bachelorarbeit. I have to do the largest scientific paper I've made until this point of the study, and yeah, I'm quite anxious about it because I don't have a topic yet, and I also hate to write papers, and I always feel like I'm not good at it, but I'm the last two grades I got were quite good. So I have to learn that I'm not that bad, and so I don't have to worry too much about that it's not going to be good or enough. But and I don't want to go too deep in the first video, so I'm just giving you a brief life update and then I'm gonna finish. So my thoughts are such a mess, that's so much chaos, but I will work on that, and I will try to have a more clear structure in the next video. So as I told you, I'm addicted to pornography, and lately I've been having about 2 or 3 relapses a week, and this kind of takes a toll on me because I was at a point in like 2020 or 21 where I had gone a month without watching porn and masturbation, but I have to, I'm sorry if this triggers someone, I have to use other words than, you know. So these relapses take a toll on me because they really crush my self-esteem, and they make me hate myself so much that it's hard to get out of the rut I'm in right now, and this transfers in other parts of my life. So I don't do much for university, and well, I didn't do much for university in the last weeks. So I'm coming home from work and yeah, practically lay down on the sofa and watch YouTube till I get triggered by something, and then I relapse. And the cycle is going on for quite some time now. I couldn't break out of it yet. And so I'm pretty unhappy about that situation, and yeah, try to focus on things that help me. And what it also does is that it disturbs my connection from God, or at least I feel like I'm disconnected from God. And sometimes I'm so tired of myself that I just, flee in social media or pornography again, or just walk outside and smoke cigarettes and listen to podcasts. And I'm really tired of this situation, and I want to do better, and I want to do things with my life, and that I'm recording this video right now, and the process that was before making this video, to make myself a little plan, sit down, buy the mic, buy a good smartphone with a good camera. This is a win for me, and I hope, and I want to do it. I hope that I will keep consistent. And another thing that also is bothering me is not training the way I want to be training. I wanna, in a perfect life, I'm training 2 times a day. Maybe strength workout in the morning, and then kickboxing or martial arts in the afternoon or evening. But yeah, I don't have time for that. But I want to at least train martial arts 2 times a day and make light strength stuff every day, or 6 days a week. And that's also something I wasn't able to do in the last weeks, or the last 2 years. last 2 or 3 years. So this is also a big thing for me, to get back on track, because I know that it's good for me, and I know that I'm feeling great when I'm doing it, but I just couldn't get myself up. And yeah, maybe you will be with me on my way to a better life, to a life where I live in company, in a deep relationship with God. That's so much of my introduction. I hope it wasn't too all over the place. I hope you enjoyed watching my first video. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Please be nice. And yeah, I'm looking forward to make future videos. I'm glad that I made the first step, and I wish you a great night or evening or whatever time of day it is.